So welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. So I'm doing a reshuffle of my TBR. I plan on finishing the Evan Tanner book later this evening, so my TBR is completely depleted. It's time to reshuffle them. If you don't know, my TBRs are a little different, whereas most people do TBRs on a monthly or quarterly basis. Mine are just a list of books that usually pertain to a couple different categories. One could be my goal. Some of the books on there could be my goals. Some of the books could be mood reads. Some of the books could be buddy reads, collabs, stuff like that. And when that pile gets low and depleted, I reshuffle it and add books to it. And so this is my TBR pile. And so let's roll through these real quick. Ed McBain, Killer's Wedge. This is book number 8 in the 87th Precinct series. I read the first book, Cop Hater. I believe this is, I need books 2 through 7, but this is, one of the books in the series. I watched Ollie's video at Criminale. He said, you could read these out of order. So I am reading this one next because I want to get back to the 87th Precinct because I really liked Cop Hater. Obviously, we're reading the books 7 and 8 in the Sackett series. So we have Sackett and Lando. Those are the next 2 books up in that read-along. The Wagon Train is commencing again in January, and so we got to read these 2 books. They're pretty short ones, so they're on the list as well. Book number 28 in the Reacher series, The Secret. I have this one in Too Deep, which came out, I believe, in like October of this past year, and so I'll be caught up on Reacher if I can get through those, and I've been wanting to get back to Reacher, especially after reading Bosch, because it was such a good book, and it reminded me, had some similarities kind of to like a thriller of a Reacher or Sanford. And so with that being said, I'm going to go to book 2, The Black Ice of Harry Bosch. I was so super excited. The Black Echo was a 5-star read for me. All the comments are like, hey, they're going to get better. It gets better. You can't believe it, but it's going to get even better. And so I'm very excited for this. Connolly's writing, wow, it was so rip-roaring, but The Black Ice is book number 2 in the Harry Bosch series. Obviously, if you've seen my discussions over the last couple weeks, Lonesome Dove, we're going to be doing a group read of that. Some other character, Rowdy, Player One, Trav's Bookshelf, we're all going to be reading that and doing some live streams. Every couple weeks, we're going to be reading 25 chapters. This is a big book. It's it's huge. And so we're going to be reading that over the course of the next, 6-8 weeks. So be on the lookout for that. I also mentioned I need to finish up the Dandelion Dynasty. This is little over 1,000 page book, and so I'm going to be starting that in January as well. Ken Liu, Speaking Bones, book 4, Dandelion Dynasty. So that's on the list. And then lastly, moving on to this collection, The Bloody Crown of Conan, and I'm reading what is titled The Hour of the Dragon, which is also the Conan the Conqueror. And so I'm reading this as part of a group read, and that's all I'm going to say at this point, because before I even get into this little exclusive society, I want to make sure I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag just yet, and there's been no announcements just yet. And so, but I'm going to be doing a buddy read, and there's going to be more to come on that, so be on the lookout for that. And that is my reshuffled TBR. Short and sweet. Drop me a comment below. Let me know, what books are you planning on reading in January? I've had a few people comment on some other various videos, say, hey, here's my plans. I've been always interested in what other people's plans are as well. So let me know, what do you plan on reading the next short term, long term? So hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you all on the next one.